How is your project working? Where is it now as far as Dubai is concerned? What are you doing here?
Okay, we first be recognized by the Chinese government in 2015 and 2016, and then we found that we can contribute more for the world. So we launched our international expanding strategy in end of 2017, and our first office opened in Singapore. And now we are coming to more in the world as we received another contact by the home office in UK. That's why we opened our second office in UK. In Middle East, here we are we are always pay a lot of attention about the trending in the world and and we found the Middle East, especially in UAE, it's a very dynamic area, and it's very open to the world. It's leading in an area. So thanks to Etisalat, they bring us to this program, and we have the opportunity to understand, to learn the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your product is facial recognition.
Yes, it's one of our main investment in UI. Yeah.
Okay. So here was this gentleman, Mr. Sami, who was there earlier on, Mr. Samir. So his company, one of his companies, looks after children and getting children from point A to point B.
Okay.
And one of the things was facial recognition, whether the children are happy in the morning, happy in the afternoon, and so you go.
We call it emotion recognition.
Correct. Yeah. Can you do? Is that clearly available in your product?
Well, it's one of our research area, because our company is not only for face recognition, just one of our branch.
Okay.
Because our company is based on computer vision.
Okay.
We build the computer as the eye for machine, eye of a machine, and to help processing the different image data and then video data, stuff like that. So face recognition is one of the main products. We have a lot of applications right now. And so far, we are happy that we are number one in the ranking. And also, we have a lot of branch like emotion is one of part. Also, we instruct, because from one image, one photo, or a video, there's a lot of information we can extract. We may put it in different categories. So face recognition is one of part. Another, like emotion, color of shoes, type of shoes,
yes,
gestures.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of information we can get.
Who is your customer? Do I need to be a government? Do I need to be a corporation? Do I need to be a school? Who is your client?
Okay, great question. So far the biggest of our the customer means that we have some because our vision is to use AI technology to unlock different scenarios. So all of you mentioned can be our customer, like government, can be a school, can be, because we find it, so far we already found a lot of scenarios to be unlocked, use face recognition, because face, as if it's very, it's particular, it's have a common feature, so it can be as a key to open different doors. So government can be a door, school can be a door, and so public and private sector, we can find a lot of different things.
Yeah. So are we getting to the point where facial recognition will be sufficient for us to replace our passports? Because you're walking through an airport, facial recognition, all the verification can be done. By the time you get close, maybe an iris recognition, and you're through. In other words, I don't have to stop. And I don't need a passport anymore. My face is enough. Isn't that the future?
Yeah, it's possible. I think so.
How far are we from that? 1 year, 5 years, 20 years?
Well, it depends, because basically we can break down this question into it's like face access. You can have your face to access in different level. Like in somewhere is open for everyone. You just walk into, you no need for any verification. In somewhere you need multiple verification, like face, fingerprint, iris, everything, like ID maybe. So we can find something somewhere where face is reliable to a certain level, like maybe airport. You don't have, you can afford one or two mistake in 1 million or 2 million. So I can say, it's not far. It's already be possible in some place.
Okay. Yeah. Are there any questions from the audience? Anybody wants to ask him?
What you're doing with it, Salat?
Well, it is so far under discussion between us. because we are just at a stage to understand each other. We are just get outside from China. We are learning from different customers in different areas, because we don't think we have something universal for everyone. Every face recognition algorithm is just a key, but we still, we are making the lock, but we are understanding different doors, how to build different, how to localize, customize our product and solutions to meet different needs. So so far we have a few very fruitful discussion with Etisalat. We may leverage as a bridge and bridging us to introduce to the local initial needs and for example to deploy our product in their cloud, to provide public service to different for security or for financial different fields.
What are you doing to ensure ethical and secure use? Obviously, there are a few things as personally identifiable as a face. So what are you doing to ensure ethical and secure use of your technologies with your customers?
Yeah, great question. Where are you from, please?
Oh, I'm from Silicon Valley.
Okay. Before I can come to Dubai, I was in Europe. I was responsible for Europe and Pan Africa also. So GDPR is one of our key attention by last year. Even before it published, I already got inspiration and we analyzed. GDPR is a law that aim to protect people from privacy concern and so they leak something. But always technology is neutral. We don't have any bias or anything. It depends how you use this technology. So GDPR always to keep our clients and customer information and data is a very sensitive reason. That's the red line we don't touch. But we still believe that the law, GDPR, is a good thing for us, that we got a guideline. We know we have a certain guideline. We know that something we can do, something cannot. So it's great that, in fact, there was something suspended before the law is published. But after that, somewhere it's accelerate our discussion with our integrators in Europe, because we know that which thing we can do under the law guidelines. Yeah, it's a good thing. I think so.
Thank you very much. And GDPR is a completely new, an interesting area that we need to go in and something we really need to work on, security and ethics and the violation of it and so on. Because when we look at things like facial recognition and so on, I see surveillance, I see invasion of privacy, I see all of those things, and we need to find a way to use it for good use, like, for example, looking at children and for social activities, perhaps sometimes security.
Yeah.
But anything beyond that, it starts going into gray lines. But anyway, Fabrice, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Tariq.
Appreciate
Very
it.
glad to meet you.
And you too.
Thank you.